All right. Well, this is my epic, super awesome comedy showcase. Um, First one, obviously, I rented this space out for, I don't know, lots of cash. You gotta be big to get something like this. Um, no, I should have decorated a little better, but you know. So the other day, uh, let me get started here. Do a little shimmy. All right. So the other day, my mom and my neighbor, there's this tree that was in my neighbor's yard, and my mom was sitting there watching TV. All of a sudden, bah! This loud noise comes out of nowhere, and I thought we were getting shot. I'm gonna be honest. I thought somebody was trying to kill us. We went outside. Tree fell on the garage. My dad works in insurance. Remember that, right? And um, my mom and my neighbor ended up splitting the cost somehow, like down the middle. And I was talking to with my dad, and I was like, "Yo, couldn't she have made the neighbor pay for it? It was on her property and fell on our property." My dad was like, "No, what that's called is an act of God, and so it's not covered. Really, your mom got off good because she should have paid the whole thing." And I was like, "Act of God." I couldn't believe that. I didn't understand how. Wait, that God could be involved in that. And so let's just take for a second and see if God really is involved in these little minor things on a daily day basis. You know, tree falls, he gets the tree down, boom. Okay, let's say the cashier gives me an extra $5. Doesn't mean to. All right, that's an act of God right there. You know what I'm saying? So then I take my extra $5 unknowingly. I'm like, sweet, I got $5 extra. I'm hungry. I'm gonna go get some Taco Bell. Okay? Then I get the shits and overflow the toilet. So one could then say that overflowed toilet is an act of God. God just gave me diarrhea. You know? That's why I don't really do shit like that. Let me talk about jail for a second. I've been trying to get this off my chest. I've only been in jail once. Okay, really twice, but it was for the same charge or whatever. Stupid, disorderly conduct. That's for another story. But this one, I go to jail 12 days. They let me out on probation, you know, and for a year. And the 12 days that I was in, it was a nonviolent crime, so it was kind of gravy. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't a bad experience. We're all just, in one big room, bunch of people, whatever. There's about 50 people. But it was the lesser crime people. So there's nobody's trying to be a hard ass or anything. And then I voluntarily terminated my probation. Uh, I was like, fuck probation. I'm going to go to jail for the remaining 18 days just so I don't have to be on probation anymore. So, but they bumped me up a little bit into the more reckless pod or whatever you want to call it. And so this is the first thing that somebody yelled out when I walked into jail for the first time in this pod. I walked in. I gotta fix that. I think it's like a timer. Did it just get dim? I don't know. It did for me. To you. Anyway, so I walk in, hold my little stuff. Somebody goes, "Dude looks like a gay koala bear." For real. That's what I look like. A gay koala bear. Come on, man. That did not label me good. You know what I'm saying? Um, Jail's a tough place though. They got their own currency, which you learn as you go through the motions. You know what I'm saying? This is not tough jail. I'm not trying to act like a hard ass or anything at all. But I will say that the number one prized item in jail was a honey bun, and I couldn't. Excuse me. I couldn't believe, for one, that they even allowed us to have this honey bun. It cost like $1.25 or something. This shit was epic. I mean, it was awesome. This honey bun was giant. It was enormous for $1.25. People be betting dinners on it and shit. I'll give you my whole tray of dinner for that honey bun. No. Okay, fine, I'll do it. You know what I'm saying? People would lose bets and get beat up over honey buns and shit. And so, let me fast forward. I happened to be talking to one of my friends in jail. They're not my friend. And it's small talk. We talked, okay, I like to rap a little bit. I used to do that. Word got out. And this is the kind of jail where there was a CO, a correctional officer, in our pod at all times. And, they have to come put us to bed, like some bitches. They have to come put us to bed at like 11:30. And so we're getting up there. We're all, just being ignorant and shit. And somebody goes, oh, you rap? He raps? Why don't y'all battle? And I was like, nah, I'm not trying to do that. Mind you, there's like 50, 60 people right here, okay? And I'm like, nah. And the CEO comes up the steps, and he's like, all right, come on, y'all, you need to go to bed. And they're like, hey, will you let them rap battle? And he was like, yeah, you guys can do that real quick. He stepped back and was like, yeah, go ahead. So now he's in. So now I have to do this shit. They're like, go, come on. Blah, blah, blah. And so they didn't know that I could tear it up. So dude steps up. I murdered it. Everybody was like, oh. Damn. My one buddy was like, damn, I didn't know you could do that. And I was like, well, you know what I'm saying? It's all good, whatever. No, it was cool. I didn't brag like that. But I was like, yeah, whatever. So the other dude steps up. And he's one of these ignorant punks who comes in there. And he raps to me, right? And he's talking about all this gun shit. And some of the stuff was written down. And he started talking about guns. And I love when people talk about guns and being so street when they don't really act like that. I don't act like that because I don't do that. I don't talk about stuff like that. And so he said something. And so I had one line. I don't even rap like this. I don't even battle rap where you have little, punchlines and stuff. That's not really how I do it. But this one time it came to my mind, I was like, this dude's talking about a gun. Well, where is it, honey bun? And everybody was like, oh! Dude was salty. I mean, it was cool. I have to be honest with you. From that moment on, I was pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? No, but that was a highlight of my jail experience. So I used to have a little bit of an issue, partying and stuff. Got caught up in the whole AA scene. It's cool. It's cool to be in AA. I think it's a great place for anybody. It's also, if you're a comedian or do comedy, whatever, it's also a great place to get material. I mean, I'm being straight up. And so if you haven't heard of AA, it's Alcoholics Anonymous. Anonymous. And the reason for that is just to, it's not important. It's the fact that you're there and admit you have a problem and we're all together as one. Instead of, it's anonymous because that makes all of us one. We're helping each other. It's a good cause. Anonymous. But then you get these motherfuckers that come in there and say their full name. I'm Timmy Roberts. I'm an alcoholic. You already fucked that up for everybody. You know what I'm saying? We don't care about your last name. That's in the name. Anonymous. It's okay if it's Timmy. There's a million Timmys. Timmy Roberts, that's you. Your anonymity is broken. You failed. You suck at AA. You know what I'm saying? And then, this didn't have to do with AA, but this happened at an AA meeting, so it was relevant. I don't like it when people like to glorify certain things. I mean, I know I do it. I know everybody does it. They glorify certain things about themselves. Let me just explain it. What it is, this woman, or somebody was introducing her. She was going to be the lead. She was going to one who's going to tell her story to the rest of the meeting. And dude says, I've known her for a long time. She's a great girl. So everybody get it up for Kit. Kit. K-I-T. Okay? That's cool. So she goes, hey, I'm Kitty. I'm an alcoholic. Here we go. Here we go. She loves the fact that she calls herself Kitty. I guarantee you that is a nickname that she has brought upon herself. Meaning she loves being called Kitty. Guess what? Because she's this petite, squeaky voice, short hair, catty looking girl. You know what I'm saying? She loves being cutesy cutesy kitty. I'm Kitty. Yeah, you are. Okay, what? You're a cat? You're a kitty? Kitty, you're so fucking cute. That's what. Okay, cool. We get it. High pitch. Shut up. Damn it, I hate shit like that. Anyway, one thing I also hate, and I'm being honest, I don't like stereotypes. I don't like it. Well, that's not necessarily true. It's not that I don't like stereotypes. I don't like racism. I don't like prejudice. I don't like any hate. You know what I'm saying? That's associated with just. I like everybody to be equal. I don't like to. But sometimes certain stereotypes I found can be a little funny. Not. Well, I'll just start it off. I learned in sociology class that sometimes stereotypes are not negative always. You know what I'm saying? For instance, Asian people are often stereotyped as being real smart. Now, that's a good thing, you would think, unless you happen to be an Asian person that's not that smart. Because then you might feel shame or, guilt or whatever. You just might feel bad about yourself because you're not smart or whatever. And I thought that was funny just because, you could be like, I feel like a white dude on drugs is like an Asian person that's not really that academically inclined, so people are always like, well, he had potential. That's fucked up, but I got a list here. Got a little list out. Believe it or not, this is actually the first time I've done anything on my computer. I actually had to Google how to fucking do this, and then I found out, but I just didn't really know because I thought I tried it before, but whatever. I went on stage one time, actually, not good. I was wasted, and everybody was like, "Dude, it was all right. Just don't drink as much next time." I was like, "Damn." Anyway, I don't know why I thought this was funny. I haven't put this into a bit yet, but I just think this statement is hilarious. I kicked a terrorist so hard in the nuts, I tore a tendon in my foot. I have no way to put that into something yet, though, but see, it's up here. Anytime something's said, it's up here working. Night shift, second shift, first shift. It's going. I'll dream about shit. It's pretty good. I'll try and get to this. I don't know how long the minutes go on this. I'm hoping it just keeps ticking. We'll see. I don't want to make too long of a video, though. Maybe I'll stop there. Keep you guessing. Maybe there's a short one real quick. Okay, it's Christmas season. I'll end it on this one. So my mom didn't want to put up any lights. Okay, I would have done the whole thing. I would have liked to. I enjoy stuff like that. Whatever. She didn't want to get lights. And I was like, okay, well, bear with me. Let's just do the cheap route. We have a porch light and a walkway light. I don't know what you call that. Whatever. There's two lights. There's a light and then the porch light. And I was like, let's get a green bulb and a red bulb. And it actually looks pretty tight. I'm not gonna lie. You drive by and it's like, okay, they made an effort. Cool. It's not, Mr. Deluxe or anything. But it's funny how resentment builds up over nothing, because now I drive down the street, I look at somebody who has no lights, but just a regular porch light, and I'm just like, these lazy motherfuckers, look at them. See, they can't even, where's the Christmas spirit? You know what I'm saying? It's bullshit. It just goes to show, you can build a resentment off anything. Anyway, epic, super awesome comedy showcase. I'm trying to do my thing. It's fun. Uh, we'll do it again. Probably in like 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? I'm still getting used to this. Oh,